In this video, I'm going to talk about the distribution type along with the distribution bias. So the distribution type will actually distribute the clones or the children of the multi-cloner according to three different inputs. The distribute on geometry will give you this result here, where the actual clones are spread over the surface randomly. The second option is the distribute on points, where the clones are added to the actual vertices of the geometry. So here we can just increase to see the result. And the distribute on polygons is where the clones will be added to the centers of the polygons. This is very easy, and it's already available in the cloner from MoGraph. So I'm going to go back to distribute on geometry and reduce the clone size again. And here I'm going to talk about the distribution bias. So what is the distribution bias? The distribution bias can control the frequency of the different children according to the bias value. For example, here I have an equal distribution between the blue, red, and green. If I increase the distribution bias, I have more of the blue, less of the red, and less of the green, until I just have the blue, which is overtaking the other two. So I can control this with the distribution bias, and of course I can animate it. Now if I wanted to have the red the dominant color, or maybe the green the dominant color, then I would change the distribution bias target. So by increasing this value now, the red becomes the dominant up until the green becomes the dominant color. But to actually set the green as the dominant color, I have to also increase the distribution bias. And now we see that we have mostly green, then red, and we don't have any blue. So if we reduce this value, then we start to see some blue. And to change the pattern, all I have to do is change the phase. And here the pattern is changing, keeping the dominance of the color according to what I have specified under distribution bias. So this is how you can favor one of the clones over the other, and of course at any time you can just swap the order, and this will have an effect, but remember that you have to update the distribution for this effect to take place. So that's the distribution bias.